Oh, it was hazy this weekend.
Oh, it was.
All right, mahalo Paul for that. Kalo, the root vegetable, is a staple in Hawaii. It has been a source for food, medicine, and clothing for generations.
And on January 1st, Kalo was adopted, established, and designated as the official plant of Hawaii. We're so excited to have the chair of the House Committee on Agriculture and Food Systems with us to give us a little more insight on this new designation. This is Representative Kirsten Kahaloa. How are you doing, sister? Welcome,
Wonderful.
Chair.
Good to see you folks.
Yes, we're so happy to have you. Happy New Year.
Happy
we still can
New
say that,
Year.
yeah?
We can say Happy New
Okay,
Year.
we can still say Happy New
I'm
Year.
just so happy we got Hawaii Island represented in our holiday of the
I love it.
Thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
Although the news of the potential drowning, very sad. But
Yeah,
know,
very, very
I
sad.
But let's talk about good stuff.
Good
Is that
stuff,
okay?
yes.
All right. Can you share us a little bit about what the Kalo Act is all about?
yes, it's super exciting, and we should have been doing this much, much earlier. It was in 2007 that the law was passed, and now it's effectuated as of January 1. And what it does is say we have a plant, and it's a state plant, and it is Kalo. And what I'm excited about is it's not the Taro Act, it's the Kalo Act. So we're not just saying the importance of this plant, we're also embedding our language into statute. So for me, our language lives and thrives, and it thrives through things like this, designating an important state plant.
I have to ask you, maybe if you can kind of take us behind the scenes in the process. You know, they say, show us how the sausage is made. In other words, you know, you guys' legislative process. So you mentioned it was introduced in 2007.
Yes.
And you was what, like elementary school? 2007.
Oh, thank you. What would you like for next Christmas?
Kalo, please.
So smooth. He's so smooth.
Oh, Big Island candies. No, just kidding. So, but why did it take so long?
You know, I wasn't there at the time at the legislature, and we're glad they did all the hard work, all the legislators, to understand how important Kalo is for our people and our communities, how it feeds us. But I don't know why the effectuation date. I actually was trying to do research. Why did it take till 2025? And sometimes they put a date in the future, and you know they want to maybe make it closer, and at the end, because of the pace of the legislative cycle, maybe it was missed that they didn't kind of pre-backdate it so that it would be the state plant earlier, and we
Right.
didn't have to wait so long.
Because I understand that it was Governor Lingo, right, that signed off on the original act. And
2007.
how many, that's plenty of governors. Huh?
Cayetano,
Yeah.
Ige, and then now Green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I miss anybody? I might have missed somebody.
I'm not sure.
Abercrombie.
Was plenty.
Abercrombie,
Abercrombie, yeah.
See, Akamite
I love
That's
it.
why you're the chair. You're the brains.
But you know, it should have happened sooner. But you know, we have that law, and it's important because now we can build on, if this is our state plant, are there educational things we need to do to promote such an important plant? Can we put money, now that this is a law, into growing more Kalo in our communities? We know there are farmers across the state, whether it's dry land, wetland Kalo. You know, we need to grow that staple. We still import Kalo. Like, that's one of the kind of hidden things
Are you
that we need
serious?
to work on. Not everything is local. Sometimes things are mixed to make poi because we don't have enough. So what we really need to do is increase capacity of Kalo production. And so that's some of the work that I get to do
I was
on
going to
the
ask,
committee.
is that some, as a chair, is that something that you're advocating for?
Yes, we're always, 2 years ago, we had a Kalo grant to help, or a bill to try to promote more Kalo in our community. So there's a lot of work we need to do to increase production and capacity. But when you designate a plant, you know, that helps say, okay, if this plant is important and we made it our state plant, now we have to fund, you know, the growth and development of that plant.
It's special.
And
let's go ahead and support it and
yes,
uplift all of the farmers
yes.
that grow it.
And it's so important to us that we should have other products, like everything with Kalo, right? More Kalo butters, more Kalo breads, more Kalo everything. But because we don't have enough production, you know, it's so sacred to us, we leave it for poi, when really we could be eating it more like a starch, like a potato.
I love that.
But because we don't have capacity, we have to savor it for poi and make sure that we maintain that quantity of production. So, You know, if we had enough kalo everywhere, we could have jellies, jams, you know, you name it.
All in favor, say aye.
I know, cakes, cookies, everything.
I'm hungry now.
I got 2 eyes for that one.
All right, Representative Kristen Kahaloa, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for taking charge on this Kalo effort. We appreciate it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Before we do, though, it is National New Year's Resolution Week, and this is the subject of our Yuso Aka My Question. Okay, so 31% of us will be making resolutions this year. What's the most common resolution for 2025? Save more money, exercise more, be happy, or eat healthy? The answer coming up in about 10 minutes right here on Island Life Live.